One Shot Part 3. This time Nico lives. I certainly hope so. Hey guys. Welcome. We're back. We're gonna be playing more One Shot, even though we technically finished the game last time. If you recall, we chose to return the sun and thus possibly sacrifice Nico in the process. However, we were left one final message in the Black Clover EXE from the author reading as follows. Looks like you completed your mission in the world, and I understand. I know you wish to return, but the entity called itself One Shot for a reason. That restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now, at least for me. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish, but if you would be so kind to test something out for me. A log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine, maybe even in the same location as this journal you are reading now. If the saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it from its current location. A simple deletion will do. Again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I described confuses you, I am sorry. Yes, I'm very tired from wrangling about. That's why we're so late today. So I did look up how to kick off this next part because apparently there's more content to be had. I looked up where the save progress is, which is in my documents. Save progress.oneshot. I am deleting it right now. And then we're going to see what happens here. No change in the Black Clover EXE. Also, thank you, Nick, for the host. So, let's try opening up One Shot again. Last time, if you recall, it just got stuck on the ending screen and then closed itself. So we're going to try and open that back up again and hope it actually functions. Yes, it closed itself. But I was also told to open it again. Yeah, I got a new achievement. Most recent achievement, return. The description is just dots. Slipping in One Shot references. And off, don't forget. Take me back to the start. Everything here is as we remember it, of course. But I have been told, I have reason to believe that this is a little bit different. Hello? Laura? Wait, why did I say that word? Laura. Why does that sound so familiar? Hello, Michelle. Good to see you joining us again. Input password. Password hint documents. Right, did this show up anywhere in my documents? Date modified. I don't see anything in my documents right now, but... Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. A soft glowing light trickles through the window. Alright. There are 4 images in my documents folder now. They are labeled One Shot Password 1 through 4. I'm not freaking out about this nearly as much as I was before. Because, you know, I'm used to the game pulling this like kind of garbage at this point. It's just, you know, the entity. Freaking out, I'm just waiting for the pictures to load. I can't tell if it hasn't loaded yet or if it's just a black image or something. OneShot password 1 should be here. It's my computer's been flipping out a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna show you what it has here. Just give me a moment. Hold on, just give me a moment to open all these. They're journal pages, like the ones we've been seeing from the Black Clover document. And of course, this game is pretty strange to try and stream. Professional stream, I'm sorry. Professional stream. Having a bit of a situation here. Because this computer, of course, does not like working. Trying to figure out a way to show these off. Add another folder. This computer is pretty slow. Anyway, I hope you guys have been having a nice weekend so far. It's of course Sunday, so that weekend is almost over, unfortunately. Also, this is not a good game for streaming. It isn't. Especially when your computer is this slow, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna turn on display capture here. Woo, recursion. Okay. So, let me grab these pictures here. Password 1. It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then... Haha, look at me. Asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave. Some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I am afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything changed for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Now, there were some things capitalized here that I couldn't help but notice. So what is capitalized here? S O I have a pretty good idea I know what this is. That is 3. I need 2. S-O-L-S T I C E. Honk. Honk if you can read this. Yep, it is solstice. Oh, Nessa, not Scarlet. Alright, yep. Password is solstice. I don't know if it's gonna be all lowercase or... but that's what I'm gonna write. S-O-L... solstice. Access granted. Now we've got this stupid computer again creeping us out. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of this world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, no, this does not feel right at all. It seems the entity remembers. Also, hello, Shark Attack, please? Have we already been through this, Laura? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Laura, that sounds so familiar. Apparently, we have a choice on whether to take the same route or to make things different. And the Black Clover EXE, the author's journal, is going to make quite a big difference in that. So let me make sure that that is open and hasn't really changed. It hasn't changed yet. Again, this game is quite awkward to stream, but... Hello? Anyone? TV gives off a dangerous-looking spark! Now, where is the sun? We needed a key for it, didn't we? The wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Nico takes it. Nico is just as adorable, and I must protect them. we need something else for this? I can't remember. It was like 2 weeks ago. Of course I can't remember. Just a table. Nico has turned to alcoholism. No. What else did we need for this? We got the spark and the alcohol. No, it was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. Rest in peace, Nico. You remember now? Do you remember what it was? Because I don't seem to remember. Rest in resetting amnesia. Because this door is locked. Was there something we were supposed to get from the other room? Professional stream. A withered plant sits here stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. There we go. That was what we needed. Dips the branch in the alcohol. What branch? Nico readies the branch. Ah! Appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack in the floor. Nico digs it out. Let's see what changes this time. I mean, I don't think their mother would let them. There it is. It's the sun. We've got the sun back. Idea, yes. Wait. What's left of a computer terminal? We're back in here? Nico is gender neutral. And if I slip off of gender neutral, default to female. Yeah, it's kind of like the Frisk and Undertale thing. That is a tall tower. Good grief. So we're back here in the Barrens. I wonder if everything's gonna go the same. Yeah, this does have some similarities to Undertale, and like, me and Nick were talking about this the other day. Don't expect many changes until you make those changes. Well, what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? The Black Clover, the journal hasn't changed yet. Yes, we did do so, and it was quite interesting. Like, sort of how they involved the player in the game. Which I personally feel like OneShot does a better job of sort of getting you, like, invested. I'll have to go deeper. I'm in my documents. My games. Yeah, nothing has really changed. Shiny thing. We could have talked about OneShot even more for hours, yeah. And yeah, this is the one with the bed. Just go on as you did before. This bed probably looks familiar to you, Laura. Nico first woke up in this world here. It's important that you allow Nico to sleep once in a while. The game will exit automatically and can be continued later. Don't be alarmed. But now is no time for rest. Alright, let's just go on as we did before. I do trust the game to tell me, you know. I still love these sparkly fountains. This is where the robot was. The boat bot, if they would. Here's unbreathable. Small cat child requires home. We will bring small cat child home. Oh yeah, this is boat bot. Hello? Sparkly sea of certain death. It's fine. It's probably fine, right? It's fine. It's probably fine. I just like the fountains, okay? I just think they're neat. I just think they're neat. Select a robot. Oh, profit bot. Hey. Ah. That light bulb. You are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost.
All right, allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here?
I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark.
Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location?
Uh-huh.
Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. I feel like we've already done this. Lore done quick. Tonight will be lore running OneShot. Yeah, derping around and making stupid voices. Please ask me anything.
Well, can you tell me about... When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Laura. I'm not sure why I did that. But then I saw it on a computer too.
Ah, that would be our god.
Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that.
You do. But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So how did you know?
It just made sense, I guess.
Ah. Have you already contacted Laura then?
Nope. I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey, Laura? God? This is gonna sound weird, but have we met before? Ah! But I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you, Laura. My name is Nico. I just contacted Laura, yeah.
Do not be afraid to ask Laura for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all.
Oh. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this.
No, I'm not gonna lie to Nico. Why would you expect me to lie to this adorable child?
I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago. And now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home.
Your mission is to save our world. Just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry.
Oh. I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark.
Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. That tower you see in the distance once held our sun.
Oh, so that's what the tall thing was.
As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere.
Ooh. I found it in the house I woke up in.
Within your hands is our new sun.
Your son?
Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day the light went out.
Oh.
The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too.
Ah.
But now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. Are you sure about that? You will need to restore to the tower.
It looks pretty far off.
Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant.
Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now.
Excellent. I wish you luck. It won't turn on, so we have to do all this again. So, this is the battery again. Pipe won't fit under the cracks, or we'll need to flatten it somehow. So we gotta find the metal press. I remember this. I remember this. We were already here. I should remember most of them, I hope. May not exactly remember where to go, but I remember that you have to crush this pipe at the metal press.
A big machine. Looks like a press used to crush metal.
We need to find, like, the operational press.
Ah. Do you want me to crush the pipe in there, Laura? Oh, but I don't want to get too close. That was scary.
Okay, now we have a crowbar. Also, we start off with the journal this time. That's probably the cue the game takes that we're on a second run here. I'm very curious about what the computer has to say this time. Come on, entity.
This bar should open it. There's a little metal cube and some broken glass in here. Looks like what used to be a machine part. It says solar battery on the side.
Okay, so we have that. That's the thing for Profit Bot.
The battery fits the slot perfectly. Looks like we're on the right track. But nothing happened.
Computer calls you out for having an aimbot. Like, because I've done this before, y'all can totally give me the solutions to the puzzles that we've already done. Like, I don't exactly remember how we get the glass out of there, but I know we need to talk to that lady. the lady at the mine. Who should be over here, yeah. And this is that maze. Camera and a screwdriver, right. Which we do need to get from around here, I think. This is the gas mask note. Computers, no, homie. Better watch out or the aimbot is coming for you. Use a screwdriver on the camera and put the lens in the battery. Okay. Okay, how far left can we go? It feels weird to be being back here again and knowing that things are different. Okay, that goes up into the area where we can't breathe. This should go over to the mine area? No, this should go up to the lady. The light bulb. So, are you the Messiah?
That's what I've been told.
I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat?
Nuh-uh. I'm a person.
You got the eyes of a cat.
But cats walk on four legs.
Well, either way. A child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right.
But that robot back there says there's no mistake.
I know. This is gonna sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world's been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right?
We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave.
Oh, so you just got here? Then you must be headed towards the tower.
It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb. Sun, isn't it?
Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Press X to doubt.
Oh!
Don't take my word for it, though. Maybe Nico beats the Robo Lady at chess. Meta entities remember, Nico author entity. Nico only kind of seems to remember.
What's inside the tower?
I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least, nobody in history knows.
Then who built it?
Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know somebody wanted to study it before, but...
Oh?
He never told me if it went anywhere.
It's a metal chess table covered in dust.
I haven't played chess with anyone else for a very long time.
Oh? Not even with the other robots?
No. Not even the barons of that capacity in their programming. Nobody here's tame, for that matter. Yep, that is, of course, what we all heard last time, and of course they're making you replay it and notice everything that happened, that was foreshadowing it the first time around, which is kind of interesting.
Something's poking out from the shelf. It's a screwdriver.
You can take it if you want. It may help you.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, I have many.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we need to find the camera. So, we have the battery. We need the we have the screwdriver, we need the camera. Wait.
I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter it, it's my duty to accompany you at least once.
Oh, thanks.
I like how there's just no protest. Also, how tiny Nico is next to her. You be careful in here. There's the camera.
There's a little gadget on the ground. It looks kind of like a camera.
What's left of a camera, anyway. Probably even part of a robot at one point.
Oh.
Or not. I don't know. Oh? Oh, what was that? You okay? You were starting to black out.
I saw something.
Huh?
It was like a really short dream just now.
Oh?
I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye.
That's strange. You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
You know, now that you mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines. Despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay.
He doesn't look broken or anything. But I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. And he was up close.
Sounds like some kind of visual glitch. Or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have.
Does the robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that.
I would not know. I never met him myself. Only heard of him from a friend of mine. Who's this friend of yours?
Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is the journal. That wasn't glowing before. What is this?
That was gonna be my question. Where did you get that book?
Oh, it was with me when I woke up. Back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with?
No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book.
Oh?
However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued.
Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it.
I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago.
Pretty. Oh, looks like there's a clover in the necklace, too. Like the book.
Well, it is the same person.
Ooh.
That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing?
Yeah.
That was right after your vision, then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. I think this is like a new thing. So, the Clover EXE hasn't changed. She also didn't give us the amber this time, which, you know.
Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here? Which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track.
That train has to mean something, right? Maybe you should inspect the journal a bit closer.
restart the Black Clover EXE just to sort of see if it did anything. I know the train has to mean something. I can't really tell what. Maybe you're supposed to line them up? The Black Clover thing is back to being nothing. That was lined up. Yeah, that's perfectly lined up with... Not exactly. Hold on.
It's a clover. What just happened?
I'm not sure, I wasn't looking.
To be honest, neither was I. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked back up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried?
This looks like a standard issue minecart, though, which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over.
Ah, that does make sense.
I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you'd want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option.
Is the minecart even gonna fit both of us?
No.
But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Laura, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps.
Oh, I can still come with.
I would just have to follow along on the rails.
Doesn't it look a little precarious?
The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being. Which you are.
Gotcha.
I'll be waiting here if you need me.
Alright, let's go in the minecart.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, we're safe. Make sure you're able to keep up.
I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you. How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You're going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please, turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back.
We have no choice. I'm not satisfied with the ending. Yeah, we trusted you once, where did we get?
I need a sneeze. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we?
One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What?
Huh?
I will only love this game an order of magnitude more after she's done with this. Probably. If at all possible. The terminal just reactivated. but the power was cut off so long ago.
Weird. Maybe it runs on battery?
No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate.
Okay.
Will you be okay by yourself for a bit?
Don't worry, Laura's with me.
Alright, stay safe.
How's it going?
Not ideal. Looks like these terminals are running on a completely separate power source. I can't really recognize any of the data formats on this terminal either. It's all new. Or at least encrypted. I'll need to analyze it through my own system. It might take some time, so you don't need to stay.
That's for a robot. Still at it?
Still at it. Ooh, what's this?
The yellow eye.
I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name?
I'm Nico.
Do you know who sent you?
Oh. No? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Laura sent me. With them being God and all. The robot looks a little like you even. Maybe you know each other?
I cannot say.
Oh?
A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons.
Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait. I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot.
I am going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room?
Oh! We got here in a minecart.
But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it?
Oh yeah.
So how did you find it?
I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just a minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that.
Interesting. Please show me this journal.
Okay.
Then it has already begun. Here.
What is that?
I am entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup.
Install the...
Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Laura. A resident of this world.
Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in a computer room right now.
Then, please do not tell her you found me. At least not yet. I can't be seen like this.
Okay.
Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Buffett but 0, system 1.0. Please insert disk.
Yep, that's computer. Alright.
Error, backup request denied.
What?
Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue.
Okay then.
Is that what this is? Residential tracking machine for reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross medical units are assigned to this building. Robot. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. A power cell is assigned to this building.
Black Clover doesn't have anything.
Nico comes from a rural area. Something akin to that would surprise me how much he seems to recognize and easily use all this technology. They said they came from a village. But how are we supposed to get the residential tracking machine? How's it going?
This observation room isn't for the mines. I've actually never been into this particular one.
Really? You recognized it at first, though.
They all look the same.
Fair enough.
I did find something interesting, though. All the databases seem to encode video feeds. Right now, I can see various places in the Barrens. The outposts, the residential areas, even my own house. They're all shot from a top-down perspective, too. Which means the cameras would have to be in the air. But I've never seen any cameras around.
That's kind of spooky.
I might go investigate later, yeah. Did you find anything interesting in the back room? You were in there for a while.
Yeah, we found a dead end?
I see. Oh, found another video feed. I should definitely go look for the cameras. It's really bothering me. What?
Maybe we're supposed to come back?
Maybe we do have to come back later. 'Cause this is clearly a puzzle we don't have the solution to. This disc is blank.
Whoops.
Yeah, so this is just gonna fail.
The problem is there's a puzzle and no solution. There's this residential machine that we need to do to get the disc back up.
And there seems to be no hint for the puzzle. It's not like the color thing. It's not like the color thing. Because it's not telling me like how many are correct or how many are not correct or whatever. So I don't know if we're supposed to go back. It should let you see the buildings? No, she's just talking about video feeds. She's talking about video feeds, but we can't see them. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So I don't know if we're supposed to go back out and look at the residential areas, or if there's something else entirely we have to do, because the journal's not giving us anything.
Yeah, I might need a little bit of help. If only just confirmation that we do have to leave and come back later. If no one's gonna say something, I'm just gonna leave. I kind of don't want to just sit here awkwardly.
Yeah, okay.
Can we even go in the residential area yet? Cannot fast travel. No one's gonna say something, I'm just gonna leave. Okay. I know we get the gas mask from somewhere in here. Yeah, this was the number I thought was going to be important. But it wasn't. There's the safe.
Seems like it's locked with a 6-digit code. I don't remember seeing any 6-digit code.
That was in the readme, wasn't it? That was the one in documents. "402. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Sitting right here next to me. It's 402. 402-696. That's what it should be. It's just not working. Maybe we get another one once we put the battery back in. So I guess we go back and we try and, you know, get the power grid running again, like we're supposed to. So we go in here, screwdriver with the camera. And use the lens on the battery. Yeah, restoring the power, who knows what, yeah. Hey, Sherzad! So we're gonna take the charged battery. Here we go. Now let's see what the entity has to say.
The screen says documents. I can't seem to make the computer do anything else.
Okay, so we're back in documents then. I'm just gonna have to perpetually set this on date modified. The code did change! It changed, guys. It has a totally different document now. is pretty devious, no lie. Oof. Alright, so we gotta go and, let's go and find the, safe again. That's the paper. That's not the right way. Sorry, I keep forgetting my way through this maze. Alright, so this time, the code we need, I have it right here, is 8, 7, 8, 4, 5, 5. Laura's greatest enemy mazes.
Whoa, it worked! Wait, how did you know the code, Laura? I still don't remember seeing one. Really? From who? Okay. Oh, right. Let's see. I found a gas mask.
That didn't happen before.
What is that?
That did not happen before. Oof. Maybe they were right. Oh, that did happen before? Okay.
I should be fine with the mask on.
Yes, you should. Alright, right, okay. Sorry, that was a little... Are you my mummy? Yeah, very funny. Yeah, hilarious! Now, I remember this bit. Don't remember where to get everything we needed for this bit, but... I want to go back to the mines, see if anything changed. But first we need to, get down and out of here. Like, we shouldn't have to do a bunch more garbage with the cleaner. She's still down here, right? She should be. Okay, so nothing here changed. Nothing here changed, so we have to go back to the residential area and point out what all those buildings are. That kind of sucks. I don't want to go do a bunch of backtracking and looking around that place. Alright, let's get out and go. I'm guessing that's what we have to do.
Hey, is this robot back? Hello, small person.
You're not much bigger than I am.
Welcome to the lookout point. Below us is the old quarry. Here, the head engineer lives a little more to the east. The entrance to the old mines is further to the east.
I see. Don't think we talked to him before. True. It's just a little annoying to me to have to, like, identify all these buildings. I wonder if they're gonna make it any easier on me. We gotta remember what we need to find here for the cleaner. I'm still not sure if that's, like, still the case.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Huh?
A living person such as yourself should have evacuated this place long ago.
Oh, but I just got here. To this world, I mean. See, I have the sun.
Oh, the Messiah. I do not know what to say. Greeting you was not part of my programming. Have you spoken to Prophet Bot?
I think so, yeah.
Prophet Bot was built with the sole purpose of greeting you.
Really?
Yes, he cannot speak with anyone else. At least not with ease.
Oh, that's kind of sad. What are you about for then?
My purpose is to guard the settlement. Even though the residents have long gone, I must remain.
Why though?
I have not been tamed.
Tamed?
It was not worth the effort.
So this is a residential area. Okay, so that's as far left as we go. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing now. Yes, we do need help. Fight! Fight! We're not fighting. The house doesn't have a number. There's no number on this house. Wait. There's totally a number on this house. No, the house doesn't have a robot. The robot's broken. $110. 117. But the robot is broken. Supposed to pack stuff. Books. This, 117. True, but this one doesn't have anything in it. 117 has nothing in it. 118. Okay, so that has a robot here. I think robots are neat. Robot for 118. This isn't anything. Which one is this? 113. One 13 has a single jar of shrimp. $119. I saw that you spoke with the guardian of the settlement. I'll now escort you until you reach your dormitory.
What?
Yeah, most of these buildings don't have anything in them. Well, this one clearly has electricity because it's got a residential bot pod. So 119 has a... Forget what you're supposed to track. I think 9 was the last one we had to go to, but I'm missing like 0 and... and 2. So 112 is the infirmary. Hello, person. Are you seeking admission into the infirmary? No? Oh, carry on then. That's the syringe. On 7 we already got. 110 we already got. I don't know what that guy's up to. I'm also gonna try and grab some of the stuff we need for the robot cleaner. I think some of it was on this side. Because there was like the plastic, the goo bubble that we were supposed to get with the syringe and the... what I was trying to get to. This is the thing that we needed the syringe for. Gross, yes. We get it. It's a gross gunk pool. Let's go to lookout point. And see what we have with this puzzle. I'm sorry, I'm a little stressed. It's been a stressful day. Alright, let's go in here and see. Medical units, a robot is assigned to the building. So this has a robot. 118 has a robot. One 19 has electricity. 112 is the infirmary. Map reconfiguration successful. Whew, we actually did it. Memory disk?
Alright. You did it!
Preparing backup. Writing to disk. 26% complete. 34. 40. 100%. That's about how it goes. Memory disk backup.
Does this work?
Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Ah.
Are you okay?
Sure.
So I guess it worked.
Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype originally named ProphetBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world.
Wait, a prophet robot like that one I met. Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike.
Well, the ProphetBot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so.
Hey, he seemed alright to me.
You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended.
The real world?
Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending?
Excuse me?
The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You have already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun, or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Laura has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again.
Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Laura's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Laura if we met before. Like such a dumb question at the time.
It looks like you are at least aware of it. To some extent.
It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Laura. It's really starting to freak me out.
Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too.
But
You're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus.
Focus on what?
Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes.
Alright. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through this tower.
There we go.
I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun. It feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am.
Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session.
NPC?
You know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Laura wills it. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist unless Laura initiates the program. My brain hurts. My brain hurts.
The program?
The world machine. A universe simulator that runs on Laura's computer. We are all in it right now. Oh, this is... what fourth wall?
What fourth wall? I don't know a fourth wall. Do you know a fourth wall?
So we're not real?
Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer which Laura operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Laura has to be in constant contact with you. If Laura ends the program, the world will go into a stasis.
Does Laura know this?
Of course.
No?
From Laura's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like.
So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to say if everything is just fake?
Yeah, Shirzad, this is indeed, as you put it, meta as hell.
Fake is a harsh word, but...
Why did Darnell ever tell me anything about any of this?
I cannot speak for Laura.
I just want to go home. But every time Laura runs the program, I come back.
Correct.
Is this why I feel like... Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long?
Maybe. Once you established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved.
Why would you create a world like this?
Wait, what?
Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Laura, aren't you supposed to be a kind god?
Oh no. Oh. It appears that we have some confusion here. Laura did not build the world, Nico.
Oh.
Laura only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away.
It's square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before.
Then you know what to watch out for. The Creator knows what might be causing it, but there is nothing that he could do. Until now.
Superman, if you know the original Flash game, there was an original Flash game? Yeesh.
You managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help.
Oh. I guess it has something to do with the journal?
Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now.
I remember a boat. And more specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat.
Alright, then go do that. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm.
Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless.
But you do want to go home, right?
Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another...
Because this session might be the last one. The Creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Laura to be able to generate another session after this. Just don't fix the robot for now.
Robot. But
please be careful.
What about you?
I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Are you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber?
don't mention Amber to me.
I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. Laura and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood.
Okay.
Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside.
Wait, I want to ask you... She left.
If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you.
Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know?
We never had this conversation, remember? Shh. Trying to establish a connection here.
Sorry.
Robot mom, yes.
Okay, creepy music again. I remember it. What happened in the tower. What I tried to do. And how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Laura. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you follow me.
Where to?
The way out. It's almost endearing how you get scared. What, are you gonna make me play a horror game next? Ugh, you don't want to do that. He says the exit isn't here, but it must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There's an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We did not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means. But with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong.
I'm not that strong either.
If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and... You could have just asked. Strong robot woman? Come on. Show off. Show off. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here.
So this is the way out?
There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart.
Okay.
Look at tall robot and small robot. The little robot's kind of adorable in a weird way. I tried. I really did. But I... stabilizing... I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you. But I can't hold it off forever.
What was that?
Here too?
Watch out!
Oh, no. This is not happening right now. This is not going to happen.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... You robot! What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on.
What about her?
Get out! Come on. Oh. Let this happen. No.
What do we do?
You have to take this.
What? The memory disk, but...
This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the glen right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc.
But what happens if I... What are the squares?
Hurry.
It's weird because the entity almost sounds like the entity apologized to us. It's talked about holding it back.
There. You're both...
It's Pepsi, Michelle. It's not water.
Laura, I don't understand. The world. The prophet bot. What he was saying. This is probably just... Is it? Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up.
Lying only makes things worse. It hurts, but lying would only make it all hurt more.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Or where'd I even go?
I want to hug them. I want to hug them so badly. Oh, they're just making this agonizing. Why this? Why is this game like this?
I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun. And then everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway.
Now, was this a building the last time?
I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. I'm gonna find out, I guess. They're safe.
Okay, this is the temple. Where's Cedric?
Isn't that the city gate? It's...
Please do not approach. The gate is closed for the notice.
The bridge is broken.
Where is Cedric? We can't go in the city gate. Can't go any further than here. So I guess we've only got one door to go through, huh? Everything decays. No kidding. A lot of places we can't seem to go now. Stupid squares. Squares are there too. Whew. This game has me shook, man. This game just keeps, like, I don't think I can get shook. Didn't think I could be any more shook by this game. And yet it keeps being more shookening. Blame the JPEGs. Blame the JPEGs. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. And we can't get to them.
Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot, ow. Oh no. Oh, the door.
I knew I'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon.
Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay?
Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you.
Yes.
I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is...
It's got squares in it.
Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now.
It's getting everywhere now, isn't it?
Hmm?
The squares, they're way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time.
Last time?
Slipette, Slithlore. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico.
Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by your name?
No worries, Calamus.
How did you know my name?
Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus.
Right?
Yes, of course.
You were saying about the gate?
Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of secret passage around here somewhere.
Oh, the passage to the burial grounds?
That's the one.
Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city.
That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have.
Alright, in that case, please follow us. Jeez. The squares ate their house. At least the courtyard's unaffected for now.
We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever.
Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back soon. I keep not noticing the pictures. Squares ate my house. Oh.
Nico! Nico, what's wrong?
You look like you were about to faint.
It's not the first time it's happened.
Oh?
Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second.
Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see.
I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something.
A seed Maze leaves behind once you come to pick back up the light bulb. I don't know how I missed it then. Because I went back there. I, interacted with her.
Oh well. Oh, I was right.
Huh?
When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again.
Where did you get that?
I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friend's books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too.
Laura, let's see if we can do anything with this journal in this room. Wonder how long this passage is.
Looks like there's some lights at the end.
Those are fireflies.
I wonder when our friend will come back. Okay. Hey, first crack.
Whoa! How did that boat get there?
Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens.
Seriously?
The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. And I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up.
What?
What?
That sounds freaky.
No, it doesn't. Laura must have done something.
Still.
Hey, we have a boat now.
We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But... Come on, Calamus! Nico and Laura are with us. Well, if Laura made that boat appear, it should be safe. I wouldn't trust myself to make a boat. What do you think, Laura? Get in the boat.
Here we go!
I am amazed we all fit on this boat. Oh, this is a good image. This is a good image right there. Blessed image. Also, are they bird people? I just thought they were wearing weird hats.
We made it!
Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects.
Okay. It's a gravestone.
That's a lot of graves. It's you!
My name is Nico.
Nice finally to meet you. Oh, no, wait. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance, that's Nico. My name is Cedric.
Oh! I'm supposed to be looking for you too!
I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city.
He did?
He sent me a message after his memories were restored.
Oh.
He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea.
Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane?
What is a plane?
The thing behind you!
Oh, you mean the flying machine?
They're called planes in my world.
Oh. I like this guy. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait.
Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about?
I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the...
Your father?
He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually.
Your dad invented planes?
Flying machine.
It's cool either way!
Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall.
You almost crashed? That's terrible!
It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now.
They are.
Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands?
Oh, actually... Back at the Barrens, he... It was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady. Neither of them made it out.
No.
The did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head.
Oh! Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back.
Really?
It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. First things first, we need to find a way to go to the city.
Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now.
If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced.
Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Laura and I help you find those things?
Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here.
Let's try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now.
Yay!
It's a plane!
Flying machine!
Hey.
A battery and a few gears. Alright. No problem. Right?
Do you know where I can find a battery?
Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen.
Ah.
Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is.
Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I can find some gears?
Gears?
What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth.
A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have.
Magpie?
You know, the trainer guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk.
Oh yeah! I think I know who you're talking about.
He's such a weirdo. He's not a weirdo. Eccentric, maybe. Unconventional, sure, but... weirdo? Okay, so it looks like the only way out of here is back the way we came. We must endure the Nico. Indeed we must. So we gotta find the sheep area again. Not sure exactly where the sheep area was. But we're gonna find it. It's a place with all the sheep. Hence, you know, sheep. This isn't where Maze was. Oh, if it's across the broken bridge, then we might have some trouble.
Savior. You're here to see me? What happened to you?
Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if we don't do something. That's why the vines...
You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together?
If ours, the best I could do. Yes.
That's... Should I leave this on here for you? I know you wanted to see it.
Tempting. But I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster.
But
If I needs The vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. People deserve to live, even if just for another day. Hello?
I have something to ask you.
Yes?
It looks like most of the bridges around the island the glen are broken, and
That's right. The bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them?
yeah, is it possible?
Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. Vines are very strong, too. An undertaking.
Oh,
But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back.
what happened? Are you okay? Are you...
No matter what incarnation of the world we're in, seems like she has to go. Last time we weren't here to witness it, true. This time, we caused it. Alright, where's that bridge? Where's that bridge? She did it. Oh, yes. Yeah, pretty much that is what's happening here. Where were we going? We were going down, right? Apparently not. Yeah, everything's kind of, you know, falling apart. Great googly moogly and all that. Alright, so we need to find the water bots. Okay, there's the sheep. Still kind of sad I lost most of my stuff. There are two kinds of people.
Oh, you're the trader guy.
Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though.
Oh, do you have anything like gears?
Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait. I do this box thing that you can wind up in place on.
That's a music box.
Yeah. But there's lots of little metal bits in there.
Oh, that might work.
I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things.
Aw.
Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it.
Thank you.
Also, I noticed the item get sound is a lot, you know... lower in pitch? No, where are those water robots? Couldn't quite make it, huh? Alright, so I want to get this done before I have to turn in. So I don't, you know, totally forget what I was actually doing. Yeah, they're not here. Yo, that sheep is partying it out. No kidding. The sheep is raving more than the Left 4 Dead 2 zombies. At least the sheep's having a good time. Nico here, not so much, but don't worry, we just have to help, you know, a potentially unstable scientist finish his machine, you know? What could possibly go wrong? Right? Okay, but they were like on the south side of this area? I feel like they were on the south. Like, I know they were near the water just collecting stuff. Jeez, where'd they go? Glue sticks and headbanging. They were near the city gate? I'm gonna try and go back there. Maybe another bridge got fixed? Yeah, maybe. Wait, yeah, okay, it was down here.
Do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine?
I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things.
Ah.
Have you checked the power room? We found him. I'm not sure how, but we found him.
Do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine?
I do not. Alright. What is a flying machine? Yeah, that's a problem. What is a flying machine? Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen.
Hello. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency.
I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device.
Alright, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Laura?
If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator.
Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Laura and I should go find another one.
Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must.
Oh.
Really gonna make me do this game.
Guess we have no choice but to take this, Laura.
We just murdered a bunch of robots. So that's why the code for the save changed? What do you mean? A robot cannot harm a human or through inaction allow humans to come to harm. I don't like it, but there's a point. Right now, where's this? They want to make you use up the Baron's battery in order to get the hint for the code, so you'll have to take the Glen battery. Oof, yeah. Oof. Yeah. That hurts a little. Like a NetHack player? I mean, I have Hacknet. Alright, let's go give a man a battery. Been there, done that, had a bad time. Now there's a genocide on the monster inside.
We found a battery.
Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it.
It's from the generator on one of the islands.
The research station.
Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it.
Ah. We can always just give it back later.
Alright.
We still need a few gears to put the engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. I think these particles.
We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right?
I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made.
Your dad makes music boxes too?
My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way?
A trader from the village gave it to me.
I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite... well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? Not at all.
How's it going?
Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... Don't worry, I am making decent progress. We shall be able to make it to the city by tonight.
If you say so. What will happen once we get there?
We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world?
What does she look like?
This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox.
Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point.
You've met Rue.
My memories are still really blurry though.
Oh, the thing from the alleyway with the kitties. Yes, I remember that as yes, I remember that area as the alleyway with the kitties. I see.
It's just hard, you know? Brodo told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I got so caught up with... And I just kind of forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me to not ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. What about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code?
Well,
Not sure what to even believe anymore.
I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything.
Your father is involved in the world machine?
You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time.
So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad.
Well, you know how the situation works, right?
How everything is code?
Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. Is the author the author's the developer, isn't he? And what's happening here are bugs.
Making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he?
Yeah.
But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build it himself?
That's, not really what happened.
So what happened?
Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... All right. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world?
He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it.
So you know of it at least then. All right, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. Years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophet prototype was built to predict the future about the specifics of this Messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not have even been born before our world ended. In disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built this most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modifications and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code.
How did that code escape the old world?
I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down.
Ah,
Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kind of just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware.
Laura?
Yeah. The operator, Laura, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process.
So Laura was the living person you needed to borrow.
No. That would be you.
But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I?
I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready.
Alright.
I understand if you are upset, but please try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... The world means a lot to him, you know.
So how does flying work?
Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know that, what to expect.
Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway.
Ah. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air.
I'll try.
Ah, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. I got the wrong dialogue again. You mean those two running over here now?
Nico!
Bad news! The boat is gone.
What? It's the squares!
It looks like they're headed in this direction.
That's fast?
Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? There doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico.
But what about them?
I can make a detour later and drop you off in the city, too, if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there.
You're taking us to the city?
If you wish.
Oh, yeah!
All right. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. They're not gonna last an hour, are they?
You guys sure you'll be fine here? Uh-huh.
The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now.
Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon.
They're not gonna make it, are they?
I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, at least the music's kicking it. They look so happy. Okay, maybe not happy. Do you want me to tell you? No. Feel like we'll find out soon enough. Whew! Made it. You okay there?
That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life!
Reactions from first-time flyers are always delightful to watch.
Hey, Laura? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric?
Yeah?
Thanks.
What for?
Flying!
Oh, you're welcome.
And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we've met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface?
I remember having to fix an elevator button.
Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
Alright, now let me just... Oh no! I don't know if you heard me scoot away from my desk by like a couple feet there. I thought they were just not gonna make it in time.
No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Elhula, they're...
We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk.
Alright.
Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
Alright, what about you though?
I'm going to bring Prototype back.
Woo! Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't scare me like that. Hey, Laura, let's do our best.
Okay, the music is kicking it, though. Where is the bed? Was this hallway the way to the garden? This one up here? Because this is where we came in from, originally. Come on! Work already!
Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy.
There was a bed around here somewhere. We have to go talk to the guy first. Come on! Come on! Now of all times.
Excuse me.
Whoa! You. Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into the elevator.
The elevator's missing a button, right?
How'd you know?
Laura and I'll help you fix it.
Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing.
Evacuees.
You know, from the West Apartments. The Square Scuff wrecked the place yesterday.
Oh,
Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this.
I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Laura?
The what?
Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button.
Oh, holy fudge.
Looks like Laura and I will find another way down altogether.
But this is the only elevator in the area.
We'll think of something.
Let me know if you need any help with anything.
Yeah, that elevator's not working anymore.
Where's the... Where's that bed? Michelle, do you know if there's a bed anywhere? Or anywhere I can save? Bottom left? What, isn't the West all destroyed? It said the West apartments were all destroyed. There might not be one. Oh! Alright, here we go.
I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap?
Now, it might not be the best time, but we gotta go. Alright. Well, thank you all for stopping by. Apparently we're gonna do another part of this, which should be the last one, I'm guessing? Very excited for that. Very excited for that indeed. Thank you, Crimson Tosca 131 for the follow, Nick for the host. I am gonna go and host up. I do not know if you're still here, Nessa, but thank you for stopping by. Squig is playing Wizard of Legend. We're gonna host it. And I'll be back on Thursday for... I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. Host Wizard of Legend. Yeah, that command's gonna work. If you're not a part of it already, our Discord's a lot of fun. Small, very nice community. We're gonna host Guega playing Wizard of Legend, and we'll be back on Thursday for something. Probably going back to the rotation. It's been long enough, I think. We can go do that again. But for now, this is Paperload Play signing off. See you around.